Smartwatches are like uncut gems. Nearly each of them has one or more imperfections. Then, in my sack of those uncut gems, I find Z80. At first, I wasn't excited about design. Well, at least when I was looking the pictures. But when I got it, and after closer inspection, I drastically changed my mind. Yes, I'm not a huge fan of squarish watches, but look at these fine details. Band is made of soft rubber feel plastic, and it feels great on wrist. Affordable price of this smartwatch didn't impact internal hardware, which is a MediaTek MTK6580 chipset with 512 MB of RAM and 4 GB of internal storage. Not bad at all. Housing is all plastic, but it also feels solid and soft on touch. I guess that is good for absorbing some amount of shock damage if you by mistake hit something with watch. At right side we have two buttons. First one is power on-off, sleep, wake and multitasking. Second is for going back, exiting apps and so on. At right there is a nano SIM tray slot. Watch use magnetic dock charger, which is not the best I've seen. Magnets aren't strong enough, so until you get a feel how to place charger you can get a bit frustrated. But this is a minor thing. On the back side we see heart rate sensor, also backplate share build quality from rest of the watch. Face of the watch is screen with 1.54 inches and 320 by 320 resolution, which is surprisingly good, again considering price segment. Solid black colors, vivid and bright with good viewing angles. What you will ask more? There is also a camera module which is placed on top of the screen. Resolution is 2 megapixels. You can take pictures and record videos or use it for video calls. Android 5.1 heavily customized in best way I've seen so far on smartwatch. Really nice graphics, everything is fluid and logical. Really, I had few devices like this until now and this is the smoothest one definitely. Play Store is ready for use. You can install any app you have on your mind and it will work. As screen is square in size, apps will fit perfectly. Only potential problem is a bit tiny keyboard. Z80 can work in two ways. First one is to be connected over Bluetooth with your smartphone. In that way you can get notifications, at least part of them, and choose from few options. If you choose to open them, it will open it but on phone, so you can read it or reply and so on. You get in-call notifications, but again, when you answer, it will be on your smartphone, not on smartwatch. Second option is to use smartwatch as standalone phone. You get everything you need as Wi-Fi, GPS or 3G connectivity. Making voice calls is easy. Callers reported that they can hear me okay, and built-in speaker is loud enough. But I find that using Bluetooth headset is a lot more practical for voice calls. You get a more discreet conversation, and that is a huge plus. Battery size is 400 mAh, and it can be charged fast. I find battery life better than on Z80 Blitz. As standalone device with a lot of Wi-Fi and no GPS at all, I could get a full day. This is all without too much on-screen usage. Either way, battery life is not a strong point, but that is somewhat a normal thing. It depends a lot how much notifications you get and especially how much you keep screen on. Considering all this, I find Z80 appealing device. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but in return it gives full bag of features. It is well built and it works nice. I want to repeat that watch looks a lot more beautiful when you hold it in hands than on pictures. If you are into smartwatches and if you don't want to spend too much money without sacrificing any feature, Z80 gets my warmly recommendation. I hope I helped you with this review. If that is the case, use provided links to the GearBest. In that way you will help me to get more interesting products for my future reviews. Also, thumbs up, subscribe and until next review, see ya!